I was brought to the United States by my parents when I was 2 years old. I've grown up in two worlds, neither of which felt fully accepting to me. As a teen, I was angry with my parents for having made a decision that put me at a disadvantage. I couldn't get a driving permit. I couldn't apply for financial aid for school. I couldn't travel like all of my friends could. You just keep hitting all of these walls as someone who's undocumented. As an adult, I made peace with that because I was able to see the massive sacrifice that my parents made for me and my siblings. My maturity came from the ability to see my parents as two people trying to make it in the world. When DACA first came out in 2012, I avoided it. It didn't feel right for me to take this prize and leave my parents behind. It took them 6 months to convince me to sign up for it, and I finally did. DACA unlocked the potential for us to pursue our goals. We were no longer bound by our circumstances and were given a taste of what it could be like to feel normal for once. I currently work as a graphic designer, and I don't know that that would be possible without DACA. It's been difficult and frustrating to watch these politicians value immigration law over our lives. Having given us the opportunity to do so much, buy a house, go to school, pursue a career, start a family with security, and then take all of that away, taking the earth from beneath us. We have overcome again and again, and we've done so without government programs or financial aid. We're not pawns, we're not leverage, we're not lesser than because we're immigrants. The decision to end this program affects 800,000 of us. Let's remember that. Let's acknowledge not just the DACA recipients that are doctors, lawyers, and fallen heroes, but all of us. We need to stop creating a culture of who is deserving of what because of their aspirations and achievements. Some of us have children. Some of us have parents who are battling cancer. Some of us have a tremendous drive to build and support our community, and we need to remain here. So what can we do now? There is still an opportunity for Congress to come up with a solution that might help us stay in this country. It's possible that something good can come of this, something more solid, and that perhaps goes further than the temporary status DACA gave us. We need to turn up the pressure on legislators and hope that Congress will have the heart that this president so clearly does not. I'd like to make a small request for our allies. Please stop saying that it's going to be okay. There is no comfort in that. There's no comfort in hearing that. It's a really easy thing to say when you're not the person who might have everything you've built over the last few years taken from you and sent away to a country you barely know and never to return. Instead, please ask us what we need, how you can support us, and continue to show up to these events. Stand with us. To stay if we feel going home, offer to accompany us to federal buildings. The fear is real. What is really important is that we don't lose this momentum. I want to acknowledge all of you and thank you for showing up. This entire year has been survival mode for many of us, and we've continued to take punches left and right, and I'm proud to see that we haven't conformed and are not normalizing the acts of this current administration. I take a lot of pride in being part of this resistance with all of you. Ánimo, que de alguna manera vamos a superar.